am I to disagree? Travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused.
Greetings, everyone. Tommy Hawksbird here, calling from the Big Island of Hawaii. Okay, I hope you saw the title for today. Happy days ahead. Oh no, this is the real world. Good news. Anybody out there, please tell your friends what I'm about to say. It's good news for people in Hawaii. Well, if you know, we had a hurricane supposed to hit us. It was supposed to hit us like right about now. It's missing us, which is a really good thing. We're still recuperating from the volcano, which has stopped for 3 days now. Fissure, fracture 8 has stopped. Well, it's cooling down. The lava's turning to solid rock. The center is still a little bit active of the volcano itself, and it's still dripping into the ocean, but the main flow, which was taking over 12 miles, has stopped. It created an island. They're not going to be able to tell us how big or what it is yet, if they ever do decide to tell us that. But it created an island, created a new beach, everything. So we'll just see what happens now. What they're going to do with that area. I know they wanted to try to condemn it, stop people from moving there, whatever. But they were letting people build right on the volcano where the other one is. So we'll see. We'll see how far that goes. Greetings, everybody that's coming in. I'm going to keep the show until I feel that I have to end it, because I just look at people's attention. I know some people want to have it. If we were in a workshop, I'd do it for the whole day. But I could see the people and work with the people. If they're not moving, thinking, push them a little and whatever. But here, I mean, people can fall asleep on listening end and not even care what I'm saying. Or they just let it go through their space in between their two ears. So, with that being said, now, alright, I wish we were moving into world peace. Like most people on this planet say they wish for that. Well, I don't know how many people join the army voluntarily and things like that. If you're wishing for world peace, why would you go in an army to support killing other people? Doesn't make sense, but that's mankind's thinking. Now, The other thing is, everyone, all religions, all paths, all accept the same God. Now, this is what make-believe good news would be. You hear the phrase, we all follow the same God, which is what God? Jesus, Allah, what do they call God? Do they know what God is? Well, who said that in the first place? The Bible says, I am the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning, the ending. Who did he say that to? Who wrote that down? Trump? Oh, somebody just texted me. Trump said that the air is cleaner than it has ever been. I don't know where he lives. He should come to Hawaii for a week. Tell him 8 out of 10 people, by the time they die, will come down with a lung or respiratory problem because of the air, not because of anything else. Well, when somebody has a lot of space in between the two ears with just air in it, that's what we get back out of it. Global warming and all those kind of things don't exist. Child abuse, child sales, and all that, we don't really care about it. We don't get involved with it. We don't stop it. More informed with what's happening with the drug scene, trying to stop the main drug for all people that are in pain. Does that make any sense on this planet? Well, some people might want to hear opioids have been cut off as medicine. What kind of moron, idiot, fool, crazy person would want that to be the story? Well, he doesn't. Trump says all these things. I saw on AOL, whoever put it up on AOL, said that Vice President is going to stop chemtrails in 2 years. Really? Why 2 years? I mean, if a bomb's going to be dropped on us, well, let's wait till the day before to stop it. What we hear is lies, which is why I'm doing this show today. What we want to hear, what we want to believe. Moving forward, in what way? So, the phrase that we all follow the same God, who said that? And whatever was written in the Bible, who did he say it to? Who wrote it down? Moses, I guess, right? Moses was a great writer, wasn't he? Man, he wrote a lot of stories, told a lot of tales. All right, now back to the good things. Well, when Moses wrote, I guess they had better understanding of words and things. They used Alpha, Omega, like they knew what they were in those days. Or maybe they thought it was like peanut butter. Who knows? The word ozone, it went back to the way it was 100 years ago. There has been no killing on this planet today, anywhere. Marriage has suddenly taken an upswing. More people are helping other people survive. All countries cannot kill dolphins and whales now. The voting system now belongs to the people, not the electoral vote. And people can create something to vote on anytime they want. Now, all countries cannot kill the dolphins and whales means a real lot to me. The voting system, well, people still need to get off their butt and go out and vote. I mean, they have to have a reason to understand that we can change things. Freedom has come back to what you do in your own home. Cops and police cannot raid it because they feel like it. The dress code has been dropped. There is none. So there's no boundaries on what you wear or how you go out, how you dress, or how you look. That's funny. When I put on AOL, that's my site. I know it's crazy, but I still belong to it. Every day they always put an article up. Some actress, some actor is dressed this way or that way. This woman is showing more. Do you know I think some perverted person must sit back and write that stuff. Because I don't think there's a man today that would get excited because a woman came out to the awards and had a see-through dress on or anything like that. I mean, do they think men are that lame? I think they do, because they have to put that story up almost every other day. Oh, this man shows too much. What's too much? I mean, people have this limited viewpoint of what they think normal people like you and me think. Or they're programmed to believe that we think like fools. I'm not saying men aren't horny and into sex and all those things, which they are. But, I mean, they're not desperate. This world has too much going on for men to be desperate. So, when I listen to the news on AOL, which they replay the news every month for some stupid reason, like why I'm saying all these things, like there's no dress code, there's no boundaries now. You can say whatever you want without being ostracized. You can be prejudiced. Well, when it comes to action against other people, morals have been enforced on men's thinking through some spiritual energy that came in through beings, and now they understand morals. No government can tell any religion what to do. I think that's interesting. All right, so now they can't tell other countries, they can't tell religions what to do, but religions well, InfoWars is interesting. Nobody's putting the truth out there. That's why it's called InfoWars. There's no truth. Nobody speaks the truth. But getting back to, all religions have to go to their founding point, meaning have a focused place where it stems from, where the people should be. New Age people need to find a point of residence, a place where their truth resides. And they did. Don't forget, I'm going through this because I just feel people need to listen to both sides of every story. They found a true way to find out if somebody's lying. No matter what they say, no matter what they do, they can determine whether it's a lie or the truth. Well, guess what? They always could do that. They have the means and the technology and the medicines to do that. But they can't use them. And we'll go into that a little bit later. Prisoners get what they deserve. Number one, they cannot be killed. Nobody, under any circumstances, has the right to take somebody else's life for any reason. But see, now, don't forget, all these people have been received their moral conscience back. And they know they can't. And they know they shouldn't. But they get what they deserve. For the rest of their life, while they're in prison, they get bread and water. Hopefully, it determines how long they're going to live as well. But it's up to them to survive or not. With what they have. To think, and I know for a fact, because I went into prison when I was working for the phone company, prisons have games, TV, get 3 meals a day. How many poor people can say that? Air conditioning? Poor people? No possible way. 3 meals a day? Yeah, bread and water. Tomato sandwiches, peanut butter sandwiches,